right. Excellent connection. There we go. And my dashboard. Excellent. And the game. There we go. All right. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Blueprints. Day 23. Let's jump right in and see what's going on. Hope everyone's having a lovely weekend. Ooh, here we go. All right. We had all kinds of stuff. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. I need... Oh, which one of these is... That one's minus 40. That one's minus 53. Okay, that should be fine. Fiddling with audio settings. All right, where were we? Six coins. Outer room, let's start there. We'll also go down the well and check and see if the basement door remained open, or if I have to get back to the antechamber and do the basement in the same run. I suspect, because it's a dedicated key, that that's going to be the case, although I hope it's not. Let's see. The shrine has... Well, I say the shrine has not served me well, but that absolutely insane run where we got to the basement and did all the amazing stuff down there, I was actually cursed by the shrine. So, let's do... Let's do the hovel this time around, I think. We do not have our curse anymore. Okay, there is a dig spot in there, but I don't think there's any items, so we're good. All right. And let's go check out the door down here. Like I said, I suspect we're going to find that it's closed again, although I hope that it's not. It absolutely... Oh! What the hell now? Interesting. Very interesting. It's still open. The door is unlocked. Okay. I have to... My brain has to catch up with this a little bit. Where are the platforms at the moment? Right here. Okay. So this will take me back to there. Okay. So if I get to the foundation, I'll be able to get to the other side. I want to lower the water in the reservoir by maybe 1 or 2 points. And then we can see about using the boat. This is actually already set up. there any doors? It doesn't look like there are any doors up there, but that doesn't mean there aren't. It also makes me wonder if there... Is there anything down there? It doesn't look like it. So I can spin this around and go that way. Okay. Okay, we burned a handful of steps, but that's okay. We have a very good amount. And we learned a lot. That's the important part. Don't underestimate the value of learning. Okay. So, where do we need to get to? We need the boiler room. I need to know what that red box does. Let's start this way. Start with the spare green room or a storeroom? Let's start with the storeroom. Getting a gem and a key right off the bat, that feels real good. Okay. And you know, I've noted these chess pieces lying around before, but I think I want to start noting these down. The storeroom has a pawn. There isn't a chess piece in here, is there? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Reading nook will turn us to the left. Let's take a bedroom because I want to swing to the right. And an extra gem. Excellent. Although I took the hovel, so I don't actually need gems this time around. What is my... Is there a chess piece in? There sure is. It's another pawn. Bedroom is pawn. Is this going to amount to anything? And just for sanity's sake, let's alphabetize those. Is this going to mean anything? I have no idea. All right. Commissary will be a dead end. Chapel. Let's do a chapel. We have a bishop in the chapel. Any goodies in here? Any coins or keys? Doesn't look like it. Hey, Bobby. Yeah. There's a good handful of games that I want to pick up. Like I said, all the games that I had started Series 4 and didn't get around to finishing. Safecracker, Outer Wilds, Signal State, all of those. And then there's a handful of other games that I've just kind of been meaning to get to, but haven't played it. Things like Cyberpunk, Hitman, I've had my eye on a couple randomizers that I want to check out. Those seem really cool. Obviously, more Doom stuff. So just across the board, there's a bunch of things that, under kind of my old long form video model, I had earmarked that I wanted to do series on, but it just never, timing wise, it just never quite solidified. And so now with this, I'm really looking forward to jumping into those. Yeah. How are you doing today? You having a good weekend? So let's go. We'll take the hallway. Let's see. Oh, chapel is a bishop. Chapel and bishop. And nothing in here, but now here's our foundation. timing wise. Yeah, just down to, you know, what other series I had in progress and how long some of those games were. And like Outer Wilds is a really cool game, but it very quickly gets to a point where there's not a whole lot happening on screen, so it takes a really long time for me to record enough interesting content to then be able to share it on the channel. But if I do too much, then it starts feeling very disconnected, and being able to do it on stream, I think, will kind of resolve a lot of those issues. Let's do the commissary, I think. See what items are available today. Gem, salt shaker, shovel, and key. I'll take shovel. And what do we got back here? Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad you're enjoying what I'm putting out. And yeah, finding time between work and family stuff is also a thing, and that's part of the thing with doing the long form videos. I have to record the content and edit the content before I can put it up on the channel, and that is a lot. Whereas with streaming, I can just turn the thing on and start playing. So I was like 4 seconds behind. Yeah, I'm still not sure I understand lag and latency and all that when it comes to streaming. It seems like it's pretty far behind. Sometimes, other times it's less so. Try not to worry about it. I figure it'll get there sooner or later, so. All right, what do we got? Vault, Maid's Chamber, and Funeral Parlor. The Maid's Chamber sucks. Let's make this one rare. I don't ever want to run into the Maid's Chamber. The Vault is super good. I kind of want it to be common because 40 coins is awesome. And the Funeral Parlor is actually less useful than it has been. I think we'll make it standard. Yeah, that feels good. Anything else here in the conservatory? I haven't been paying attention to... Oh yeah, rook. Look at that. I wonder... Conservatory is a rook. Conservatory is a rook. That's interesting. I'm starting to wonder if the chess pieces work the same way as the paintings, and if they're related to the grid square rather than the room. But we'll see. No pieces in here. Do we have anything in here? Don't see one. I do mainly traditional. Yeah, no worries. We did the chapel, we did the storeroom, we did the bedroom. Okay, let's go up to the foundation. Is there any... Ooh, a keycard door already. Wow, that was fast. Okay. we can take the drawing room, I think. Okay. Chess pieces. 1. Okay. Sure. Let's see. The locksmith, keys for sale. I don't have a lot of keys. The reading nook will turn to the left. Or corridor will go straight. Let's do that. Okay. Don't see. And where are we? We're getting kind of far to the north. Been doing good. A little tired, but not too bad. We celebrated my half birthday this weekend. So that was cool. Got to hang out with my parents, and so yeah. What am I looking for? Paintings. We need the top 4 rows. Yeah, thank you. I mean, like you said, it's my half birthday. My real birthday is Christmas Eve. So my wife got into the habit of celebrating my half birthday instead, so we don't have to share it with Christmas. So ooh. Drafting studio. Select a new floor plan to permanently add to your estate's draft pool. Ooh. This is new. Okay, we figured this out already. I am going to take a picture of that, though. Got social media, I can send you some art. That would be awesome. I do have a Twitter and a Facebook. They're linked in most of my descriptions, not on the ones for the streams, because I haven't formalized those yet. But if you go on pretty much any video, or even like the update video, I think they're linked in the description there. I'm not on them terribly often, but if you leave a message there, I will see it. Also on also on Discord, we can hook up that way. The Great Hall partitioning plan for November 29th. Interesting. Yeah, you know, like I said, I don't really use social media much. I have them. Mostly I have them from back in the day when it was kind of the big thing. But you know, if it's a way to connect. So I not on there a lot, but again, if messages come in, I will see them and we can chat and respond there. So okay, let's check out the drafting table here. What do we got? Potential new floor plans. In the drafting studio, you'll be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your draft pool. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Select a floor plan above for more information. Solarium. You're more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. Dovecote. Whenever you draw Dovecote while drafting, you may rotate floor plans. And the Kennel. Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. Interesting. Huh. This could be really, really powerful if combined with the root cellar. That'll make dirt piles appear in more rooms throughout the house. Interesting. I'm between kennel and solarium. Let's take solarium. Being more likely to draw unusual and rare feels like a really good thing. Yeah. You have successfully added solarium to your draft pool. Excellent. Okay, now what is this? A very detailed paper model of a safe. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Wait. Wait. That's not this room. That looks like the study. We already knew about the safe in the study, though. Don't suppose it has something to tell me what the password is, though. Yeah, honestly, I have no idea. My Twitter, it's there. Facebook, I have no idea. I haven't been on Facebook in so long, and they have changed it so much. It's possible that like all my permissions are blocking everything. I have no idea these days. So yeah, definitely Twitter is a little more reliable. A little. Honestly, easiest place to get in touch with me is probably YouTube, as sad as that sounds. Drafting Spectrum, Most Violent Dreams. Interesting. Oh, this is cool. Extra items never for free. Negative space seldom. Associated resource vexation. Prismatic rooms. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to screenshot these pages and we will read these some other time. Because skimming through this, I feel like we know most of this. And I don't feel like reading through a book right now. All right. Is there anything else in here? There's a pawn. Did I get the pawn? No. What is this room? This is the drafting studio. So let's note that down. Drafting studio has a pawn in it. Okay, what do we got here? The Great Hall. Oh, right, the Great Hall partitioning plan. Oh. Oh, for the 29th. Wait. I'm on day... What day am I on? 23. So this is day 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So this is the Great Hall today. Today is the 29th. Oh. So today... Oh, and this is the drafting room. Look at that. Okay, so today, the back left door is going to go through to the middle there. And then the middle door on this side goes straight through. Interesting. Yeah, absolutely. Let me hold on a sec. Let me jump over. Let me see what I can see here. Just want to see if I have this. Oh, no, more. Yeah. Okay. This doesn't really have much of anything, does it? And that's okay. Whatever. Close that. Close that. Close that. And where is my chat? Here it is. Here, let's do this. Nope. Oh god, I'm breaking things. Hold on. There we go. Let's see if it likes that. There you go. Yeah, go ahead and shoot anything over there, and I'll definitely see that too. Absolutely. All right, let's keep moving north. What do we got? The foyer. I don't know if we've been to the foyer yet. We have definitely not been to the foyer yet. Look at this. Wait. Paintings. Yeah, this is one that I didn't have. Pane and plane is an L. Okay. Ooh. Count Isaac Gates. Baron Edwin Sinclair. J. Ari Yena. Major Nicholas Key the Fourth. Baron Thomas Sinclair. And Lord William Epsom. Interesting. Can I do anything with any of these? No? Curious. That's ominous. Okay. This is a very strange room for not being able to interact with anything in here. Take the necklace? No. Okay. We've definitely seen these statues elsewhere. I'm gonna go ahead and take some pictures so that we have these going forward. This seems like it'll probably be important at some point. I don't know if we've seen Isaac Gates. That sounds new. I don't see any chess pieces in here. Let's keep moving. Oh, we could do the greenhouse or the dark room. Let's do the dark room because it gives me multiple doors out. Yeah, that's fine. We can't see anything. Let's try that one. Okay. Nursery, I'll take that. And a banana. Very nice. Okay. Let me see. We don't have this one either. What do we got here? Right. Thank you, sir. I will check those out. Let's see. Crate and create, I think. Should be an E. Is there anything else in here? Oh, a pawn. Okay, so we have a pawn in the nursery. Nursery has a pawn. Okay, I think that's it. All right, now let's try this way. Ooh, 6. We got the office. Okay. And this is the second room in. That's this one. We need this one. What is our paintings here? Crown and Crow. Okay. And we have a terminal, which is very nice. Yo, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We know these dudes. Wait. We just saw these statues in the foyer. Oh, they're all over the place. Okay, hold on. Chess piece. We have... Is that a king? Or queen? I think that's the king. And oh, this is the office king. Yeah, yeah. Look at all these little dudes. They have big statues and small statues. Okay, let's... Oh. Oh. Okay, we can tick this. That's going to open the safe over there. Let's check out our terminal. Can run payroll. This includes each servant's quarter. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes each servant's quarters and maid's chamber currently on the estate. Let's hold off on that. Because I really don't have any staff's quarters. But... Can you interact with the statues? No, it doesn't seem like it. But I'm wondering... Let's see. Count. Small something. 8 dates. Crack 8 safes. Okay, who... Hold on, where's our pictures? Who is this guy? This is this guy? I think. So this is Isaac Gates. Do we have a tiny statue of him? Yes. I think that's him. We have 2 tiny statues of him. Three. Three tiny statues of him? This isn't just 3, is it? No. Okay. We also have this guy. This is... who? This guy? No. He's got more of a handlebar mustache. No. Oh. We don't know this guy. This is a new guy. Hmm. There are no other statues of him. Maybe 14? No. I was thinking because there's 1 of him and 4 of him, but no. Hmm. All right, let's keep moving. I'm certain this will make more sense once we complete this. We need to get all the way over to that left side, it looks like. Or into this room, but we can't get there now. So we'll go this way. The Cloister, or the Chamber of Mirrors. Chamber of Mirrors is only really good if you can access multiple sides of it, which right now we cannot. Let's try the Cloister. It's expensive, though. Cloister's super expensive. Now, somehow, I don't know what I did. Somehow I got one of these sides to open last time, and I don't know how I did that. I was just kind of wandering around and it opened. I think it was this side that just opened for me. I don't know if I don't know if you need to just spend a certain amount of time in here or... I don't think I saw anything to click on. Anything here? No? Hello? Oh! There it goes again. Again, I don't know what I did. I don't think I clicked on anything. But I'll take it. Yeah, we saw that. Oh, I didn't see this. Look at this. CXET. CXET. I haven't the faintest. Huh. Okay. Let's start moving over to the left side of the house. Use another key. Yeah, we'll take the courtyard, I guess. And we have a chest, but I have no way of opening it right now, which is rather obnoxious. That's okay. All right. Keep moving to the left, I suppose. Now there's the vault. We are running very low on steps, though. Let's take the reading nook, because the reading nook is going to give me a key. Oh, it also swings north, which I wasn't quite expecting, but that's okay. That actually works in my favor. Rook in the reading nook. I haven't been paying super close attention to the chess pieces because we don't have anything that we know that that's related to yet. It's just something that I've noticed and I suspect is a thing. So let's take the library. Maybe maybe it's phonetic, like hits in Fable. Could be. All right, the library. Swimbird. Right. Okay, so Herbert Sinclair checked this out on July 2nd. Checked out Swimbird on July 2, 1985. Mrs. Peterson. Do we know Mrs. Peterson? We do. She's the principal. Checked this out on Checked Out Swimbird on July 12th, 1985 and November 1, 1985. Oh, and January 26th, 1986. Okay. We have Simon. Do we know Simon? Well, I'm Simon. Is this the same Simon? Is this me as a child? Don't know. I'll mark it as a different person for now, but checked out Swimbird on December 24, 1985. Anne Babbage. Here we go. Checked out Swimbird on April 1, 1986. And Detective Von Margle. Checked out Swimbird on March 2nd, 1987. Interesting. Same date he checked out The History of Orinda. Huh. Okay. Swimbird by Miriam Marigold. This is the book that she wrote prior to Red Prince. I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird. Diving so deep, bird, a ride on the wave, bird. There is not a dare I would not do. There is not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Bird in the sky, not in the sea. That is what they say when looking at you. You are not a seabird, you are a swimbird. You are not swimbird. If you are a friend bird, fly in the wind, bird. Shouldn't you always listen to friends? For they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim, and I dare not step foot in the ocean again. And I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me, and on my behalf. And I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. And I will say goodbye to my dreams and the sea, and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. That sucks. That is a horrible book. I hate that book. That was award winning? I don't know. That seems like hot trash to me. Wow, that got real depressing real fast. Huh. Ooh. The bookshop. That's new. Look at this. Oh, and we got a bishop in the bookshop. Go ahead and note that down. Okay. I can buy book. Why would I want to buy a book? Oh, what do we got here? A new clue sold out in hours. It should come as no surprise that the latest book from local author Mary Marigold is breaking literary records and making headlines even in absentia. The release of her new book, A New Clue, comes only 14 months after the distressful report of the author's mysterious and unexplained disappearance. Her current publisher has issued a statement debunking the conspiracy theories surrounding the book's recent announcement, stating the writing of the book was completed and well into the editing stages many months before the disappearance. In addition, the publisher has revealed that all of the proceeds from first edition sales of A New Clue will be going to Lasting Hope, a nonprofit organization that aims to provide resources and intel in the investigations of missing persons. Still, the timing and conveniently mysterious title of Marigold's third book has left many cynics denouncing the book and her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. Detective Bon Margol, who many theorize may have been the inspiration for A New Clue, was quoted only saying that the book was unintentionally accurate. Regardless of their opinions, fans, pundits, and cynics alike were standing together elbow to elbow in bookshop queues this morning, eager to get their hands on what may very likely be the last words ever published by the missing author. The art was very good. I will give it that. I wasn't crazy about the twist in the story, but the art was very, very good. That is true. Okay, I don't see... That's interesting. I don't see paintings in here, unfortunately. So what do we got here? What's going on here? Books purchased in the bookshop will be permanently added to the library and available to check out on your next visit. Wow, those are expensive. Ooh. And History of Arindia was the one that was like super redacted. But the first edition supposedly is not. Ooh. Ooh. There's all kinds of good stuff in here. Unfortunately, I don't have enough cash to do anything. Okay, so this will be something we're going to want to be on the lookout for. And since I have early and easy access to the bookstore, that'll we'll be able, once we do buy these, we'll be able to check them out pretty quickly. All right, let's go to the upper left corner. What do we got here? I'm running very low on steps. Let's do the pantry. And I'll tell you why. Because although we're running out of steps here, this gives me enough coins that I can buy one book. And we have our thing here. This is Chef and Chief. So that'll be an I in the upper left corner. Yeah, we know that. Okay. Oh, wait. The bookshop. Oh, yeah. Okay. So now let's go this way. Locked, and I have no keys. Shoot! All right. Fine. Let's go ahead and buy a book. Drafting Strategy Volume 4 will be available in our next library. Okay, so what do I need? I need this room and this room. I'm not going to be able to get this time. This room, I can't get to this time. Can I get down there? Can I get here? Probably not. Looks like my only option is to go back to the cloister and then go around. I could also go north out of the courtyard. Though the only place that goes is the antechamber. I guess we could check and see if the antechamber is still Well, the antechamber itself is not going to be open. So, yeah, let's go this way. That door's locked. Well, I guess I might as well try this door because that's all I have enough steps for. Oh, you would, and now I'm too far away from it for it to matter. Ah, that's slimy. Oh, I don't have enough steps anyway. I don't have enough steps for that one either, so I guess we'll do this one. Okay. Oh, what was the, can we see a chess piece from here? No. No, we can't. Okay. All right, and we're tapped. Okay. Not the most exciting day, especially after the last one, but we did get a couple new rooms. We learned a couple things. We changed the rarities of a couple rooms, so that'll be very nice. A quite successful day, I do think. That's interesting. This is not true. We did find items because I got the shovel. All right. Day 24. So, have we figured out enough letters to decipher this yet? Not quite. Count, small. I really need to figure this word out. I think this one's probably a typo. That's probably supposed to be a T. Dates crack 8 safes. How many letters is it all together? 45. 1 or 44? There's one for every room. And there's 45 squares, but there's not one for the antechamber, so 44. Okay, let's go get our outdoor room. Well, we can conceptually trial and error it, I guess. I mean, I guess we could cycle through and see what letters even make sense. That's true. But it's not necessarily a combination. It seems like it's a clue more than anything. Let's do trading post. One day, my dynamite, I will light you. And it will be glorious. And no dig spot here today. That's interesting. All right. So, for the statue puzzle? What do you mean? As well, but nothing really comes from. Oh, the CEXT. Yeah. I have no idea what that is. I feel like that's probably something totally separate from the house letters, but who knows? All right, we're going to start with the hallway. Nice and simple. Nothing too fancy. Let's start swinging up towards the foundation. What are we looking for? We are looking for magnifying glass, metal detector, workshop. Those are our 3 big things we need. A boiler room would be really good too. I would love a boiler room. Unfortunately, we don't have any gems right now, so I can't take that one. But we know we can get into the basement. And so if we can get the boiler room, I can power the red box. And we can go find out what's in the red box. Alright. right, let's go ahead and take a library. And we will use this to go ahead and... Ooh! Nice and big now. Let's go ahead and check out our new book that we bought. So in the next library, we'll get to check that out. Sometimes there's like a coin or a key on the floor. Not this time. All right. Let's swing to the north. I still need gems. Study would be interesting, but is also a dead end. So let's take the conference room. Conference room could be really good if we get one of the spread effects. Okay. Past the moon room? Maybe. Alright. We still have no gems. We can't take the kitchen. Let's do... I think I want the spare green room. Items appear more frequently in green rooms, that we learned. No such luck here, though. Ooh, 3 gems for the vault. I really need some gems. Swing north with the pantry. I really need some gems. Give me a den. Give me a wine cellar. Wine cellar would be really good. The bedroom will be a dead end. I guess we'll take a corridor. Chapel will give me a left turn. I'd rather go north. This is turning out to be kind of a long, winding path, and I'm not crazy about that. Okay, here we go. Here's a den. It gives us a gem. Very nice. Let's swing back to the... Let's go to the left. Ooh, den has a pawn. Okay, let's swing to the left. What do we got here? The weight room would be nice in terms of doors, but we lose 30 steps, and that is just not worth it. So we're going to spend our gem and get the commissary? Yeah. And we've got 10 coins, which is pretty good. So let's see what is available. We can get the shovel or the salt shaker. I feel like I've gotten the metal detector for the shovel in the trading post before. So we'll go ahead and take that. I should probably have bought... Oh, I can also buy the gem. Yeah. Yeah. Excellent. Okay. Use our key. It's fine. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take a chapel here, I think. Where are we? Shoot, so this is one of the rooms that we needed, and there's no paintings in here, so that's not going to help. But we can go... No, we can't. Never mind. Okay. Storeroom. Excellent. Coin, which we will immediately lose when we go back through the chapel, but that's okay. Storeroom has a pawn. I've already recorded that. Now we have 2 gems, which is nice. Now we can go this way. The garage. Or the funeral parlor. Funeral parlor is actually not that bad here. It cuts us off from going north, which kind of sucks. But it gives us gems, which we have been badly needing. So yeah, I'll take that. This is also... What are the paintings in here? This is one of the rooms we haven't figured out. Okay. Storm. We go work calls if we make good progress. Hey, that's great. Thanks for hanging out. Always appreciate it. Had a great time chatting. And take it easy. I almost want to say wheat and weather. But this would be the first one. If that's correct, this would be the first one that has required 2 letters. Let's say 4-1 equals wheat and weather equals ER. What would that make this? That would make this ER something TES? Probably not. Wheat. Crop. Storm. It's probably gonna be one that's not the actual word, right? So like you have the one that's the globe with the paintbrush and the word for it is create. I get the feeling this is gonna be something like that. Cloud? No. Ooh, the solarium. Yeah, let's do it. Check this out. This is nice. This one's tube and tub. Yeah. And we have a pawn in here. So the solarium has a pawn. Okay. What do we got over here? Mr. Nagula. Anne wanted me to remind you once again that it is expected of you to keep the grass in the cloister cut and the trees trimmed. I have a feeling you may have forgotten how to open the cloister wall again, so to save you some stern words, I decided to draw you a little diagram to help you out. Who knows, maybe this time it will stick. Sympathetically, Bridget. While face to face with the angel, press the base of the 2 pillars on either side of you. Oh, so you do click it. I mean, I'd been clicking it just as a matter of course because I'm just trying things. But it didn't interact with anything, so I didn't think that was it. Ah, okay. Okay, good to know. Good to know. A worthless old shoe. And we have another box. All right, how does this one work? Okay, so we need to turn them green. Oh. I don't understand how it's moving. No. Oh, I need to get a green one here. If I click the yellow, it moves up. I got it. I don't really understand it, but I got it. And an extra 2 allowance. So now we're starting every day with 8 coins. I'll take it, but let's go ahead. I think I only have 2 red rooms, but I'm going to have to backtrack a fair bit, and I don't want to have to come back out here. So this box is one of the 2 empty boxes. 2 empty boxes are in this room are empty. There are 3 boxes in this room. This is true. This is true. This is false, which means this one has the gems in. Okay. Really wish I could think of what this is. Cloud, rain, pour, irrigate, no, grow, thunder, I don't know. I don't know. Wheat, grass, grow. No. Water. I almost want to say something like wheat and wet, but that's also not quite right. Because that is missing 2 letters. We have a pawn in the parlor. Funeral parlor's pawn. Okay, let's head back to the den. And we will go this way. Where would I like to get? Letter-wise, I need to get up here. Otherwise, what are we looking for? We're looking for the workshop. None of those are the workshop. I will take the pool, though. Pool has a key for me. That's very nice. I appreciate that. And I don't think I can do anything with that, no. Ooh, a keycard door. That's unfortunate. Did I have the shovel? Can we dig up the spots in here? Let's do that. There's 2 of them. Coin. Okay, now let's go this way. If we take the observatory, we are potentially done. If we take the wine, any of these, we're potentially done. Shoot. Let's take the wine cellar. And because this will give us a bunch of gems. Is there any chess pieces in? Not that I see. So we have a keycard door here that I can potentially go through, but so we're gonna loop back around, come all the way back around to the entrance hall. Right? Or do I go in the basement? Hold on. No. No, there's no reason to go in the basement. Not right now, anyway. Oh, this was a keycard door too. Interesting. All right. Yeah, let's wind this way. We'll head back. There's a few rooms left on the side over here that I can still potentially get a key card from. Oh, yeah. Let's take the guest bedroom, because it gives me plus 10 steps, which if I do get a key card, I will need them to get back out here. Ooh! Got a magnifying glass. That's one of the 3 pieces we needed. So now we just need the metal detector and the workshop. Okay, we have a pawn in the guest bedroom. G guest bedroom also has a pawn. All right. Head straight through here. And let's head to the north. Don't think I should take the drafting studio because it gives me new rooms. Let's do that. Yeah. Is this? Oh yeah, look, the configuration is different. Okay. All right, what do we got? In the drafting studio, you'll be able to choose a brand new floor plan. Yeah, we know how it works. Okay. Casino, games of chance, interesting. The kennel, which we saw before, and the clock tower. Tomorrow, you will start with 1 key for each clock room you draft today. Gives us the opportunity to start a day with keys. Oh, baby, I want that. Heck yeah. All right. That's exciting. That's Syncoco. Okay. Onward. So we have potentially 8 more rooms. If any of them have a key card, we're back in the game. There's the workshop. Oh, baby. Now we just need the metal detector. Come on, metal detector. Broken lever. See, this is an A now. We've seen this be T and D and A. Very suspicious. Okay, first of all, can I do anything? What? Interesting. Okay. Metal detector. Oh, the pump room. Yes. Ooh. Ooh, this is intriguing because we can lower the reservoir. Now we'll need boiler power here. We don't have the boiler room yet, no. We'll need boiler power here to be able to use the reserve tank. Oh, but these are all full. Everything is full. So we can't lower the reservoir without filling in the fountain. Okay, we'll leave this for now. I have plenty of steps, but I have plans for that. Okay, let's take the West Wing Hall. Nice and simple. Yeah. Okay. Let's swing. Let's go north. Locker room. Spread keys throughout the house. And what that will mean is it'll put a bunch of keys in the conference room. That's potentially good. Okay. That's intriguing. We may come back here. Okay. Okay. I'm looking for... Let's see, we could do a furnace. I don't really want a furnace. We'll take a bedroom. What I really would love is a boiler room. We can do the observatory. Sure. Get another star. We haven't gotten a star in a while, so yeah, that's cool. Let's see what our rewards are today. Apples are extra delicious, and +3 steps, and +1 diamond. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, that's a dead end. That's fine. Okay, let's head back to the West Wing. I'll need to go pick up the keys before I can do the locker room. Let's do the walk-in closet. Metal detector. Metal detector. Sleep mask. Not a metal detector. 2 gems and a key. That's a little disappointing. We have a pawn in the walk-in closet, though, so let's note that down. Walk-in closet has a pawn. Okay. Oh, yeah, I guess... Wait. A chessboard is how many squares? 8 by 8? Or is it 9 by 9? Ooh, a bunch of gems. Okay, so unless we can get a security key or a key card, we are tapped now in terms of rooms. But we should go over to the conference room, pick up the keys, and we can bring that back and look through the locker room. Oh yeah, check that out. Look at that. All the keys. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Okay. Let's head back. I want to head to the trading post. 20. Yeah. Let's go to the trading post and see if I can get my hands on the metal detector. If I can, we might just be able to pull this off. All right, come on. Broken lever for salt shaker, coin purse. Okay. Salt shaker for battery pack. Sleeping mask for 2 gems, ivory dice, shovel for coin purse. That's kind of bad. I mean, I'll do it, but coin purse for battery pack, ivory dice, gems. Shoot. Shoot. Okay. Okay, we're not done yet. We're not done quite yet. Let's see if I can... Well, we still need to check out the locker room. Let's go do that. And I think these are like openable, yeah? Yeah. Come on. Metal detector. Okay. I mean, I don't really need running shoes, but if the more items we have, the more we can bring to the trading post. And then the more we'll be able to potentially trade for. What do we got here? Where is the rumored room 46? Theorized moon connection. Possible locations north of the antechamber, below the foundation. Full house of 45 rooms plus boardroom. Secret door in tomb, which we've seen the path to the tomb in the map of the basement, but leaning towards us. Doesn't exist. Red herring. Grotto. I don't think we've seen a grotto. And we could just burn all our keys on this. Couple coins. And last one. Oh. It gave me the broken lever back. Interesting. Okay. So we got some goodies. Wish we had gotten a key card, but oh well. Let's come back to the pump room now. Yeah, there's no way I can do this, is there? I want to lower the reservoir just a little bit so that we can use the boat. But I have to put water somewhere to do that, and everywhere else, if I put it in the fountain, we're not going to be able to get over there because the fountain has to be empty for us to get in that way. These are full. Everything else is full. So the only place to put water is in here, but I need boiler power for that, which I don't have. Shoot. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Battery pack plus broken lever plus something, huh? Okay, running shoes, no. Salt shaker, no. Sleeping mask, no. No. So there's something with the broken lever in the battery pack. That's really interesting. Unfortunately, nothing we can do right now. So I have 19 steps. I could go back to the trading post and futz around out there. I feel like that's probably not going to be as beneficial as I want it to be, but we can try. The other option is to go into the basement, either through the foundation or through the fountain. But if I go through the fountain, I either need the red boiler box to be powered, which it's not, or I can get to the north door lever, but I can't currently get to the antechamber, so that's not helpful. Oh, wait. Wasn't there an item in the miner's room, like that hidden miner's room, wasn't there an item in there? If there was, these running shoes are actually coming in kind of handy. Then we might in here. Wasn't there an item in here? If there was, there's not this time. So unfortunately, no, nothing. So what can I do? Does that look like a doorway to you? So I could spin this around and go down that way. I'm not sure there's much of a reason to do that, though. Because why? Because the only things in there are the red boiler box and the north door lever, neither of which are helpful. There's also that lever that raises this thing up, and that's weird. Why would I want to raise this thing up? It doesn't look like there's anything up there. Okay. Let's go back to the trading post. And, you know, we got a couple more items. There's nothing in here, is there? Oh. Oh. Well, I'm glad I checked in there. I don't know if I have enough steps to get to a terminal, though. Well, we'll see. We'll head up and see if I can get to a terminal. That'll be my goal. More so than the trading post. Let's see. Where is a terminal? I know there's a terminal. We don't have a terminal, do we? The terminal was in yesterday's layout. Oh, that's so obnoxious. That is so obnoxious. Okay, well, back to the trading post then, I guess. All right. Come on. Just let me trade for the metal detector. That's all I want. No, 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 no. For the coupon book, and for a key. Or for 4 ivory die. Yeah. Trade the coupon book for the car keys. Shoot. Now it just gives me ivory dice and gems for everything. And a key. Yep. None of that's useful to me. Okay. Shoot! Once again, so close to being able to do some really awesome stuff. And the game just doesn't want to play ball. So disappointing. That's okay. Let's head back to the workshop and see if we can combine anything with any of the new stuff that we have. I'm so curious what the battery pack plus broken lever is. We have battery plus broken lever plus question mark equals question mark. Interesting that the running shoes aren't in the list. Or did I trade the running shoes? Oh, for the coupon book. The coupon book is also not in the list. Nor are the car keys. We don't have the garage, do we? No. All right. Well, I guess we will call this one a day here. Do I want to change the pump configuration? No, I don't think I do. I think I like having access to the fountain. So let's leave that the way it is. All right. So close. But we will figure it out. Let's see, let's do another day here. Day 25. It's interesting. I feel like we're getting where the first handful of rooms, it kind of felt like we were wandering around just kind of seeing what pops up. Now I feel like we have some very specific goals, which is good. And it's just a matter of seeing if the RNG lets us work towards those goals. Start with the outside, with the outdoor room, as always. I don't like that you have to use effectively 4 steps, at least, to go create to choose your outdoor room right at the beginning. Let's take the tool shed. Can I do it without losing the step? Nope. Okay. I tried. Okay, we got the shovel. Cool. And the magnifying glass. Now there is no trading post today, but the burning glass would still be useful because there's the candle room downstairs. So, still worthwhile. All right, let's start to the right as usual. We'll start with a reading nook. And we'll pick up a key. And we'll pick up a library. Actually, no, this swings to the left. I don't want to swing to the left. Let's take the hallway. So we can go to the right. We have no gems, so we can't take the courtyard. So I guess we'll take the guest bedroom. And we got a gem. Excellent. Anything else in here? Don't think so. Okay. I'm going to come out here and access this room from the south. Take security? I think so. The upgrade disc is still downstairs. And now we have a terminal right inside, so we can get it this time. Guaranteed. I love that. All right, let's start by setting up the keycard system. Change the offline mode to unlocked. Confirm. Okay. would love to take a boiler room, but we can't, so we'll take a pantry instead. Putting together a nice little stockpile of coins. I appreciate that. Ooh. I would love a passageway, but that's not going to happen here, so let's take a chapel, because I don't want this to be a dead end. Poke my eyes around the corners here. Okay. We'll swing north into the foundation. Wow. A keycard door on rank 4? That sucks. Alright. Billiard room will swing us north. Gladly. Any goodies? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's do our dartboard puzzle. We're going to start with plus 16. Excuse me? What is that? What the heck does that mean? We've never seen that before. Just gonna keep going around, I guess. 9. Okay, so that's 16. So this is 9. How is this 9? Is this just 5? No, 6? I don't understand. This is plus 3. We know that. I don't know what the square in the middle means. Let's assume it means plus 6, because I don't have a basis right now. Or maybe it means times 2? Plus times 2? I don't know why it would. That's weird, but... So it's like 3 plus that number again times 2? Oh, God. So this is going to be 3... Is this also 9? It is. So this is plus 3. 3 divided by 9? I don't think so. 9 divided by 9? Blue square in center equals addition equals add total times 2 as part of addition, e.g. 3 plus 3 times 2 times 2 equals 9. And let's throw a couple question marks on there. That was a new thing. I don't like that. I don't like that it's introducing new rules without explaining them. Although I guess the original rules weren't explained and we just figured that out. But the explanations were somewhere else. All right. Let's take spare green room. And we got the watering can. Okay. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Let's keep heading north. I have no gems. Let's just keep heading north. I have no gems, so let's keep heading north. Okay. That's fine. I have no gems. Hopefully this lets us keep heading north. That's a furnace. I have the shovel, though. So let's dig this up. Okay, that's nice. +6 steps is good. I would love a boiler room, but we're going to need gems for that. Ugh. The archives. Okay. You know what would be kind of good right now, besides giving me a key card, is a I would love a funeral parlor, actually. And that door's locked and we have no keys, so we will have to head back a bit. Okay. Can pick up a gem in there. We can't go north here at the moment. So, ooh, we have to head all the way back to the entrance hall? Ugh. Okay, but even if this ends up being a fairly short layout, we know at the minimum we're going to be able to get the upgrade disc, right? So that's big. All right, let's go this way. Don't have enough for the ballroom, so let's take the dining room. And we can actually take dinner. What's the extra room? We have a furnace. Yo! +30, baby! Heck yeah! I'm here for that. All right. I have not been paying attention at all to my chess pieces. There's a pawn in the dining room. Dining room also has a pawn. Okay. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? I would love to get a boiler coming off of here. But I really need a security card or a utility closet. Either of those would be good. And keys. Hey, what did I say? Funeral parlor. Awesome. So that's going to give me a bunch of gems, which I will gladly take. Let's see. This box is black. Yes, it is. The gems are in a true box. Okay. This box is blue. Okay, so this is true. This is true. This is false, which means the gems are in here. Hey, baby. 5 gems. Beautiful. Okay. I would love... May draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Yeah. I would love a utility closet. I would really love a utility closet. Aquarium. Yeah, we'll take an aquarium. Get an extra gem that way. A few coins, that's cool. Keep heading north. There it is. Excellent. Yes. Okay. Okay. Now we can turn that off. We can turn that on and that on and that off. And let's do this. We'll propagate the blues. And then this. Red. No, like this. Make that one red, like that, and like that. Beautiful. Okay, so now that we turned off the power to the keycard system, we want to head back to security and shut that off. Do we want to check out these other doors on the way? We might as well. We have a ton of steps. But actually, I don't want to, because I really would love a boiler up at the top. I really want a boiler up here, because that'll connect all of this stuff together. And if I'm exploring down here, I don't want the boiler to come up while we're working our way through that. So, keycard system settings, we're going to change the security level to be high. And the doors are now all unlocked. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, okay. So now let's wind our way back up here and see if we can get a boiler going on. That is the wrong way. Okay. Okay. Yep. We're going to swing this way. We're going to swing this way. We could go in there, but I want to go up to the top there because all of these rooms transfer boiler power. Oh, we can also check out the red room. And what do we get? We get a battery pack. Very nice. Hopefully we will get a workshop to go with it. What rooms do I need up here? That one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And of course, the spare green room does not have painting, so we can't check that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, yeah, into the archives. Let's go north. Ooh, the attic. Let's do it. I don't get the attic very often. Okay, we get a compass and key. That's 2. Have I seen this? I don't change the ending too political. I think we've seen that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we got ourselves a treasure map. Okay. It wants us to be right here, which is a room we probably will not be going to. Shoot! let's see. If we wanted to get there, we can't get there here, so we have to come through the antechamber. So we would need what? We would need a greenhouse and the broken lever and the greenhouse would get us in the bottom, or the secret garden would open the left. The door to the right is in the Great Hall, I think. So we would need the Great Hall and either the greenhouse and the broken lever, or what did I say the other one was? The secret garden and key. Oof. Oof. That's a tall order. All right. Let's see. Chess piece. We have a chess piece up here. We have a bishop in the attic. Attic goes up here, actually. Okay. I hope I don't have to keep track of chess piece color. That'd be obnoxious. I'm actually not sure we've read this. So let's take a look at this again. Dear Ms. Marigold, thank you so much for giving our editors the opportunity to consider your illustrated children's book, The Red Prince. Unfortunately, I regret that we have come to the conclusion that although the illustrations are wonderful, we do not think the material is a good fit with Ruffington's current catalog, and therefore will not be pursuing a partnership at this time. If you provided us with a return envelope, your manuscript will be returned to you. Otherwise, it has been recycled. Thank you again for thinking of us here at Ruffington, and do not be discouraged to submit any work you complete in the future. We wish you every success in finding a home for your book. Thomas Yanders, editor. Change the ending to political. April 12th. Okay. Thomas Yanders. Do we know him? Thomas Yanders. No, that's a new one. So, whoops. Thomas, Thomas Yanders, editor for Ruffington Red Publishing, rejected Red Prince manuscript on April 12th. Ending to political. Okay. Okay. That is it in there. Let's swing to the south. Ooh. Not doing the weight room. Laundry room could be interesting because if we can get a boiler over here, it'll connect. And we know there's a boiler thing in there. Or we could roll the dice with the archives plan. Let's roll the dice. What do we got? Laboratory. Also a boiler, an important boiler room. Okay. Do we have any items here? Doesn't look like it. That's fine. We can go this way. Yeah, we'll take a passageway. I'm running a little low on gems, so I need to be a little careful, but this is working out pretty well so far. This'll swing me south. Let's try the archived plan. Oh, that's the laundry. Interestingly, this is all boiler connected too. Oh, we can turn... Oh. See, here's the boiler thing. We don't know what that is yet, but hold on. This costs 5 coins and will exchange all of your gems with all of your coins. So this will give me 8 gems. Ooh! Yes, please. Check that out. Lovely. All right. Come on, boiler. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Excellent. Oh, love it. Yes. And let's kick the power that way. Okay, flip this back over. Now. Oh, there's so much we have to do now. Okay, and I still have a ton of steps. Loving it. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let's open up this door and see if I can use something that connects to the foundation. Not a weight room, please. Let's do the archived floor plan. Hopefully it's something that swings to the right. No, it's a walk-in closet. That's fine. The running shoe is actually pretty helpful in the past. And a couple other things that are not terribly useful, but not bad to have. Okay. That's fine. That would have made things a little more convenient, but we can work without it. Now, this is big. This is big. Okay, we need to power... Oh, hello. A brick. Okay. We need to power this guy. Hold on. I want this. Red box is powered. Here we go, baby. All right. Now. We can do this. What is the thing for this? Lab, push 3 up after 9. 9 and then 3. 9 and then 3. Cool. Not sure that actually does much since we've already activated it, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and set up an experiment while we're here. Whenever you draft a shop room, gain 1 star? Or add a small chest to the entrance hall? Let's gain 1 star. Why not? Okay. All right. Okay. So now, this is big. Check it out. Power's coming through here. It's coming through the archive. The attic does not use power as far as I know, but now I think this is just a normal key, so this isn't actually that exciting, but you know, it's always fun when we can pull it off. Okay. Now, let's go the red box. Right. Right. Okay. I want to go this way. So, we got power, we got boiler power going to the red box now. So we head back, we go down the fountain. I would love if this room right here could be the pump room. That'd be so good. Could I be that lucky? I don't know. But we'll worry about that later. I'm far more interested in this next piece. All right. Here we go. Yeah, no, we're good. Okay. So we're going to go down. We're going to pick up the upgrade disc. And we are going to go... We're going to go see what's beyond the red door. Oh, yeah. Here we go. All right, let's run down here. We will stop in here and pick up the upgrade disc. So when we come back, the security room is right inside the entrance. We'll be able to turn that in. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, wiggle through here. And this way, I think. If I remember right. Yes. Yes! Alright, now we're going to turn this around. Is there... Well, I was going to say, is there any reason to pull the lever to open the north door? Not really, but there's also no reason not... There's no good reason not to pull it, because we're actually pretty close to the antechamber. Oh. Oh no, that just goes over there. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. Hello. Whoa. We're here! My cliffside caves! From day one! You have been just out of my grasp, but now today we have finally arrived. Oh, yes. What is this? Oh. Oh, this is the upstairs area. So when you pull the lever and can raise the thing up, it goes up here. I'm not sure how to work this. Okay, okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Now, it would be really nice. I can't expect this, but it would be amazing if this door would stay open permanently. I would love that so much. I feel like that's more than I can really hope for, but... Alright, let's come down here. Let's go ahead and pull this lever because there's no reason not to. I mean, I guess it uses 2 extra steps, but we have plenty. So let's go ahead and pull this. We're close. We're so close. Room 46. Coming for you. All right. All right. Nothing else down here. None of these doors are real, right? Right? No. Okay. This isn't a secret elevator or something, is it? No. Okay. Ignore that one. Okay. All right. So, we're going to head back. These running shoes actually paying off. All right, here we go. Here we go. So, now, let's go ahead and spin this around. Whoops, shoot, that's... Can I can't turn it the other way, can I? No, dang it. Come on. Now, the only thing is... Hold on, let me see, where are the... There's one to the left, and the other one's on the back there? Yeah, so they're 3 apart from each other. Oh, that one's right under that one. Look at that. Okay, that's the ticket. That's the secret right there. Oh, this is lined up. Okay. Okay, so we know... one of these two has the... I think it's this one. Has the lever that raises and lowers this. But when I had it set up before, I had this walkway over there. And when I raised the platform, then I'm just trapped. That doesn't work. So I need this platform to be over there. Right? Is it... I don't remember if it's that one or if it's this one. I think it's that one. So we need to rotate this there. That way when we raise it up, that lower platform will be available to us. And we will be able to go is it 2 spaces to the left? Yeah. So what would that do? I'm getting turned around. 2 spaces to the left would be there, which is a rotation. So then I can rotate it 2 more and I would have access here. Which would let me get around there. And then I could rotate it there. Okay. I think we can do this. I think we can do this. It's going to take a little bit of back and forth, but I think we can do this. But not from here. I need to go around through the foundation to pull this off. Okay. That's fine. It'll give us an excuse to go turn in our upgrade disc too. Alright. Let's go up the stairs. Here we go. Alright. Let's pop in here. Let's turn in our upgrade disc first. We don't want to lose that again. Nope, that's the wrong button. Actually. Oh, there's a gem somewhere I missed. Interesting. Okay. Upgrade disc. Give me something good, baby. The boudoir. Okay. What do you got? +1 gem, +2 dice, or +3 apples. Ooh. I think I'm going to go with +1 gem. Because dice are cool, and they help in a pinch when you're having a hard time finding rooms that you want to go to. But most of the time, at least one of the rooms that's available in your selection is going to be decent. So having a more available source of dice is not terribly useful. +3 apples is actually really good, because apples that's +6 steps. Even more if you get something that gives you extra steps from food. But I usually have a lot of steps. But I always need more gems. So we're going to go with that one. This is also the first upgrade disc that hasn't given me a room variant, like the funeral parlor. So that's interesting. Okay. So now Let's swing up into the foundation. And we're going to go down here. Part of me says I should be using steps to try and finish out the house and get access to the antechamber. Actually, do we have the broken lever right now? Or was that only in the last day? We do not have the broken lever right now. So part of me says that, but at the same time, I'm super excited to figure out all the secrets down here. Okay, so now, here we go. So I want that to be aligned with that. So if I turn this... Oh, okay, good. We can check this. Is this the lever or is this another turner? This is a turner. So if I spin that around. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That'll connect me to there. I have no reason to do that right now. So yeah, so I need to get over there. But I need that walkway there. Which means this. I think that's what I want. And now I can come through this way. And I think it's on this one? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now we can do this. And unlike last time, now I'm not trapped. Okay, so now I can turn this way. Now I can come through here. And we can go through this back room. Any items? No. Okay, that's fine. And now we can come out here. And I can turn this 2 more. Now I can go this way. Yo! And this way. And this way. And we can go up here. And... excuse me. You're off by 1. What? How is that possible? If I... How? How is that possible? Oh no. Is it this? Do I need the dynamite to clear this? To make this possible? Oh, come on, man. Oh, no. I can rotate it from here. Oh, okay. There. I didn't realize there was a rotation. I forgot there was a rotation machine on this side. Okay, we're fine. All right, let's try this again. Ooh. Oh, wait. So that means all of this overlooks the valley below. Interesting. Okay. So we're also going to want to go to the left. That looks spooky. Oh, this also looks spooky. The reservoir. Oh. Full drain, entry level, dock level. Okay. I will definitely want to keep track of that. And let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so we want to get all the corners to be black. I still don't understand how these work. Nope. I can do... Okay, if I put this there, I can flip that up, and then I can do this, and then I can flip that up. I don't 100% understand them, but I understand them enough to get through it. Hey, we start with 10 coins a day now. That is awesome. What do we got here? Foreman's Log 228, March 1st, 1917. After 10 days of pumping water up from the underground spring, the reservoir has finally been filled. It's a shame that the old station had to be flooded as a consequence of this action. But I suspect that may have been the actual reason they chose to build the reservoir here. And as an engineer, I agree that flooding is preferable to collapsing the entire tunnel. On the bright side, now that our water supply is no longer limited, we can start to leverage steam to a much greater extent. I suspect by this time next month, the steam-powered hoists at the main site will be able to run 24 hours a day. Huh. Interesting. We need to get the pump room. We need to get the boiler to power the pump room. That's going to be the key. All right, I need to rotate this 1, 2, 3 more times. And we can check out the room on the other side. See what we get over there. 1, 2, 3. So as of now, there is no reason for me to go back to that side of the upper room. If I can get whatever I get in here, then we can be done with this whole upper area. And that'll be kind of nice. But let me see. I feel like there might be... I can't tell. I feel like there might be a secret there. Actually, well, hold on. Let's see what's in here. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. What? What the heck? Okay. Let's see. Dial 1, dial 2, dial 3, dial 4. Dial 1 has SBRLP, SBRLP, TEWUM, TEWUM. Okay. HWEI, HWEI, OCRM, NAHW. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so each style has 10 letters. IYSA, IYSA, LDEK, LDEK, BM. And let's start here. KEHD, KEHD, PMNS, Z8? Okay. Four letters. Well, or 3 letters and an 8. Do I have anything that even sort of looks like that? Cinca. Ends with an 8. EPCW? Probably not. Nope, second one doesn't have a P. Okay. How strange. That is an 8. Yeah, that is an 8. Do I have anything that even kind of looks like that? RLCF? Is that R? No, there's no L on the second dial. Okay. Blue? B? Nope, no L. Swim? We could do swim. Let's try swim. No. Okay, it's not swim. People. Who do we have that has 4-letter names? Or 4-letter anything? Swim, can we do bird? B-I... No, there's no R on dial 3. Okay. Sinclair, Reddington, Swimbird. No. No. Cinca, but that's 5 letters. How about Mary? M-A. There's no R on the third dial. No. Not Caleb. No. Not EPCW. First four letters of last name followed by first initial. Oh! No, never mind. Never mind. I got confused for a minute. I'm like, oh! Maybe this is why it was never working. No, I accounted for that. Okay. Darrell, William Epson. No, nothing. Okay, how about... Do we have any of these? Mila? Can we do Mila? M-I-L... Nope, no A on the last one. So it's not Mila. How about Fen or Arch? Nope. Nope. I mean, I could try the kids' names, but there's no reason why that would be relevant necessarily. I actually have no idea. I don't have anything. Herbert. H. No. Simon. S. What was my name? Simon P. Jones? Surely not. S. No, there's no P on the second dial. Wow. That's actually super frustrating. Okay, well. Huh. Well, at least we know we can get up here whenever we need to. It does require that the boiler room, like I said, hopefully this is permanently up now. I don't know if I expect it to be. I'm thinking probably no, but I wasn't expecting the basement door to be permanently open either, and it totally is. So I guess I could potentially just leave this up now, huh? I don't really need to get to any of these other side rooms. So I guess I can just leave that up there. Kind of makes that a little easier, I guess. Okay. So. Back to the house, I guess. Let's work our way up here and see if we can get something going on up here. What are we looking for? We have boiler power. Oh, we have boiler power going into the laundry room. We should go check out that and see what that is. I knew there was something else that I had in my head that I just couldn't remember what it was. That's what it was. So let's go check that out. This way? Yeah. Go through here, through here. So what does this do? Specialty services, shoe shine. Okay, I want to record this. Rooms, laundry. Swap steps with gems. Swap steps and gems for 5 coins. Wow. This service costs 5 coins and will exchange all of your remaining stars with your allowance permanently. That is interesting. That is extremely interesting. You can, like, if I did this right now, I don't have the coins to do it right now, but if I did this right now, our allowance would go up to 14. But you can think, when you're on day 100, you could have 100 stars. And then you would have 100 allowance, so every day you would start with 100 coins? What? And then, because your allowance, you can really only build up as you pick up the things. But you can get more stars, presumably infinitely. So and this exchanges dice and keys. Acquires boiler. Interesting. That's very interesting. And something like this one exchanges all of your steps with all of your gems. You could do something really interesting here where, like, you have, 40 steps left, but you're at the end of the day and you have a freezer. Right? Then you could swap, or you're about to get a freezer, and then you can swap. So you have 40 gems and then take the freezer or something like that. That's interesting. What would we love to see right now? I would love to see a pump room. Nursery, gymnasium, and an archived plan that uses power. Let's take the archived plan. That's unfortunate. Okay. Let's take an empty closet. It's gonna have a bunch of items because it's off of a red room. Silver key leads to a room with many doors. Okay. Coin purse. That's nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and use our... Actually, no. Because this can only go one way. I should use a normal key here. Whatever. Let's take the Great Hall. Now the Great Hall actually opens this door. So I would still need to find the greenhouse and the broken lever to open the south door. just start opening. Okay. That works for me. Ooh, secret passage. That's interesting. Where am I? So I would want this room to be what? I'm tempted to pick a green room. But I also want a painting, and there are no paintings in green rooms. Let's do it. Solarium, patio, archived floor plan. Or redraw. Let's redraw. Let's redraw again. Morning room. I don't think we've ever seen that room. Let's do that. This is new. This is nice. Look at this. Oh, we do have paintings in here. Excellent. What do we got? A crate. We have an upgrade disc. Ooh. A crate and a chart? That's not right. I actually don't know. Graph. Box. I don't know. Let's take a picture of it. And then I'm going to say 2, 2, 1 equals crate chart. Okay. And then 4, 1. Okay. Okay. Nice. And what do we got here? The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. In the blue hours of Wednesday morning, the venerable Baron of Mount Holly, Herbert S. Sinclair, passed away at the ripe age of 73, after a prolonged struggle with a heart condition that had been kept from the public eye until his final days. Esteemed as a pillar of society and renowned for his penchant for crafting puzzles, he was a source of endless fascination to our readers over the years, not least through his popular column Baron Bafflers, which he penned for over a decade. The particulars of the announcement of his successor yesterday has left his devoted followers with one last intrigue to ponder. The reading of his will precipitated a flurry of speculation, for his niece and presumptive heir, the much beloved and lamented Mary Matthew Jones, has been missing, presumed deceased, for the past 6 years. Mrs. Jones, better known to our readers by her pen name, Marian Marigold, enchanted the hearts and minds of children across the realm with her literary creations such as The Red Prince, Swimbird, and A New Clue. Her disappearance remains one of the age's most tragic mysteries. With her whereabouts unknown, it was Marigold's own son, Simon P. Jones, a lad of but 14 summers, who was yesterday named the provisional heir to the sprawling Cinca Empire. However, this vast inheritance is accompanied by an undisclosed contractual condition. Given the Baron's well-known penchant for tests of mettle and wit, it's clear that the young heir from Reddington, distinguished in his own right as last year's County Science Fair runner-up, faces an extraordinary challenge in the coming weeks. Okay. Anything else in here? Do we have a chess piece in here? I do not see one, actually. Doesn't look like it. Okay. All right. That's not a... No. Okay. All right. I guess we can... So hold on. I have an upgrade disc. I have 2 more keys. There's a terminal in the laboratory. So I can get there with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. Okay. We can go to the vault and get a bunch of coins. Is there any reason for me to do that? Wait. Wait, I can swap steps. Wait, what can I swap? Steps and gems. Swap coins and gems. Hold on. Hold on. I think I can get a bunch of steps back. If I do the vault and I take 40 coins, that'll put me at 40 coins. So I'll have 40 coins, and then I could spend 10 of them to swap coins and gems, which would give me 35 gems. And then I could swap steps and gems, which would give me 35 steps, as long as I have at least 5 gems left. Let's do it. A key card. That's actually not that useful because we turned the power off, but that's also not the first time I've found the key card in the vault. Okay, so the vault has a rook. And I don't have any new keys for this. The vault has a rook. Can't help but notice that I'm also in the corner room again. Okay. So, oh. Car keys. Okay. So if I go... swap. Hold on. If I swap coins and gems, and then I swap steps and gems. Let's try it. I also want to hey, 2 upgrade discs. All right, and let's open this door. Now, okay. Interesting. So if I can find the broken lever and the greenhouse, I could actually get in there. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So I want to go through here. through here. And we are going to stop in the laundry first. And we're going to try this. So if I swap coins and gems, swap coins and gems. Okay, now I have 52 gems. Now I can do this one, and I can swap steps and gems. Yo, check that out. Now I have 5 gems and 52 steps. What? That was awesome. Talk about a second wind. What? All right. Nursery. Ooh, okay. What have you got for me? Ooh. So we can change the nursery from giving us a bedroom bonus of 5 to a bedroom bonus of 8. We can make it the nurse's station. If you have less than 10 steps when you enter this room, set your steps to 20. Or the indoor nursery. Whenever you draft a green room, 2 gems will sprout in this room. Yo! That could be a really strong source of gems. We're going to take that one. All right, let's do it again. What have you got for me? The guest bedroom. Okay. Uh-huh. What do we got? The guest bedroom. Hidden effect of a random bedroom in your draft pool. That's weird. Quest bedroom. If you enter the antechamber today, add 2 coins to your allowance. Ooh, that's interesting. That's interesting. That means that you would be able to do 2. That means you could raise your allowance infinitely, conceptually. And the Geist bedroom. We lose the plus 10 steps. We get plus 2 die. And if you have Tomb on the estate today, gain an additional 4 die. That's interesting. But since I don't have the Tomb, and dies are... Although, if this game does devolve into needing very specific groups of rooms, at some point I am going to want a lot of dice so that I can keep re-rolling for the rooms that I want. In that case, this could be really good. And this is less important now since I can provide boiler power to the laundry and swap coins and stars or whatever. Or whatever it was, keys and allowance, I don't remember. Or allowance and stars, that's what it was, allowance and stars. So actually, I think I am going to take the Geist bedroom. Okay. So, now, we have 50 steps. Where do we go? I think we go down through the boiler room. What are we looking for? The greenhouse? Which might be a little tricky for me to get. because I think it needs to be along the outer walls. And the broken lever are the two things we're looking for. So let's go this way. We'll go down through the boiler room. Okay, hold on. I need to... switch this. Locked. And I have no keys. Okay. Well, there's two more doors down in the bottom corner that we can approach. So let's do that. Not this way. This will also give me a chance to potentially see if the red door stays open. I think I want to go down and do that. Unfortunately, well, we don't know that. I was going to say, unfortunately, this means we're probably not going to get boiler power to the pump room, but we don't know that yet. That's going to depend on if we can get another key or not. Let's take the Mechanarium. Oh, how interesting. What are these diagonal doors? Oh! Excuse me? Since when was that a scenario? What's the other? The laboratory, the boiler room, and the utility closet. I could tunnel forward. Ooh. Yeah, let's do it. We haven't gotten to do tunnels. Not really. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's check this out. So this must be the tunnel. Because you can always draw the tunnel from the tunnel. I kind of want to do the tunnel. Yo. Yo! Sledgehammer! And more dig. More dig spots. Okay. Hey, I'm here for it. Check that out. Now we don't want to tunnel here, but I could take a commissary. Yeah, let's do that. Hey, I got a star. Excellent. Okay. You can just buy upgrade discs? Excuse me? Unfortunately, I don't have anywhere near enough coins for that, but what? Is this what I want? What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Hold on, hold on. I want a greenhouse with the broken lever. This door is locked. This doesn't need to be a room with a bunch of keys. Hold on. Yes, actually, let's do this. We'll take the quarry yard because it has a chance to spawn items. There's our metal detector. We don't have the, we have the magnifying glass. Yo! I would love a workshop. I would love a workshop right now. Oh! The broken lever! Holy crap! Oh, come on. Come on. I need a greenhouse. Oh, nice. Oh. Okay. Please. Please. No, I know. Does a greenhouse need 2 gems? I don't know. Shoot. What is this? The ballroom. I don't think you can have a greenhouse in the middle of the thing. An Eclipse Ball, 1952. Clara and Simon. Excuse me? Oh, there is a key hiding in here. Okay. Or the workshop. Or the workshop. I'm only 2 coins off from getting another upgrade disc. Wow. I actually want to poke my head into the aquarium because I think there's a dig spot in here. Oh, I already got it. Okay. That's fine. I did the funeral parlor. I think. Right? Yeah. Okay. The boiler room. We could potentially get... There's a number of things we could get that would actually be good here. Yeah, let's go to the boiler room. You have to kind of wiggle around. It's going to take a lot of steps to get there, but that's okay. All right, so what do we want? The greenhouse or the pump room or the workshop? Any of those would be good options here. No. No. Shoot! That is not what I wanted to see. And that is all the rooms. Oh, so close. We're always so close. Okay. Let's head to the north. We will check out the other doors in the Great Hall, since I actually have a bunch of keys now. And then I guess that's it. Yep, dead end there. That's fine. And then dead end there. And this goes to a bricked up wall. Yep. That is frustrating. Both of the side doors are open. Both of the side doors are open. All right, I have 9 steps left. And I have the broken lever. And I have the magnifying glass and the metal detector. Oh, okay. So I'm too far away from anything to really do anything, I think. It would take to go down the foundation, I would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 would get me down there, and then 8 would get me into the main basement, and then 9 would get me into the back. I wouldn't have enough time to get over there, to get over to the red door. So that, unfortunately, is it. But swap stars and allowance. Do I want to swap stars and allowance? Actually, that's not the worst idea. It would give me 15 allowance and 10 stars. And stars are kind of like whatever. But 15 allowance sounds pretty nice. Maybe we should do that. I can make it to the laundry room. Let's do it. Let's give it a try. Why not? Check that out. 15 and 10. Can I do it again? I can do it again if I want to. So now, as we build up more and more stars, because allowance is more valuable than stars, so if my stars ever outnumbers my allowance, and I get this combination, I can just do it again. Cool. You know what? I'm happy with that. All right. I think that is finally everything. So we are going to call it a day there. That was wild. We got so much stuff that time. And we were 5 rooms away from having a full house, which we've never managed to do. That was crazy. Wow. And that Machinarium opening the left antechamber door, that threw me off. I was not expecting that. Because that left door normally can only be opened from the secret garden, which is kind of a pain to get to because you have to have the key and then use it along the left wall, or along one of the walls. That caught me off guard that was in there. I wonder if the front left door will always have a left lever in it. if so, that could make this an extremely powerful room. And I may need to make that very common, if that's the case. That was good. That was good. Well, we have been playing for 3 whole hours. So I think that is a pretty good place to call it. My friends, I want to thank you so much for watching. This has been an absolute blast. I am having a great time. And I love that. I love streaming. I love getting to share this with you. Bobby, I love chatting. And anyone else who comes in, love to interact with you in the chat. Yeah, it's great. I'm having so much fun. I'm having fun playing the game. I'm having fun interacting with you. This is just great. So anyway, once again, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time.